Yo! And yeah, this is like episode 16 or something. Again, I don't have a lot of time. I'm just trying to bang this out as fast as I can now. Right, so I built lights, and I'm getting a bit peed off with this, with these really dark shadows. They're not helping me make the map. They're actually becoming a bit of a hindrance now because I can't see anything that's in shadow. So I'm going to be sorting that out today. It's going to be more of a quick fix for me. I'll be tweaking it later, but I'll go through all the settings anyway. This is primarily stuff I do when I basically finish fleshing the map out, putting all the rocks in and whatnot. I want to get a decent light, a level lighting, sort of contrasty stuff going on. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that in a second. So got this black light. So this actually comes from Lightmass, which, if you didn't know, Lightmass is a process of bouncing your light around your level. In the Lightmass settings in world properties, render. You go down to Lightmass, you have all these properties here, and this. Well, I'll try and go through some of them. Most of them I don't even know what the hell they do. You know, me. But you can set different things like force no pre-computated lights. That means basically you'll have a dynamic level, so there will be no static lights, no built lights. But yeah. But the first setting I want to go through is use global illumination. Yes, I want to use global illumination because it's global illumination. You've got to have global illumination, otherwise this doesn't work. Right, second setting. Let's just expand this. Number of indirect light bounces. Basically what that means is how many times the light bounces off an object. There isn't really a way I could show that at the moment, is there? Well, probably in here I can. Like, move this. A light will actually bounce from an object, or from here onto here, then onto the ground. And it will do that a number of times, 3 times. The more times you do it, the crisper and better things look. But you can notice here that it's actually yellow on the ground. That's reflecting off here. If I turn Lightmass off or put these bounces down, this yellow wouldn't be here. That's primarily what the bounces are for. Now, right now our environment color is black. I don't want black. I wish to put it to a grey, a browny grey maybe, or might even bring it into the greens. But I want to keep it quite a pastel colour for now. Grey will do. Sun colour. Right now our sun is actually white, so let me quickly change this. I want to change this to, well, this orangey colour I have up here, so let's just approximate that. That's good. And I want to put this brightness up a bit. I'm going to put it to about 2.5, and that will give us some more light. I'm going to change this again later. I'm just primarily doing this now because I need to build lights anyway to get rid of these crappy shadows. And, well, I actually need to click on this again. Right. So I actually need this colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to copy this and paste it here, but it doesn't always work. So what I'll do is just copy. Oops. So my headphones are all tangled. That's not good. 164 221 255 and 0. Now these colours are exactly the same. Now I don't need that. Right, so next thing. In advanced mode, colour range. This advanced thing, if you have rays, which I have not put on yet, which I will later, it will pick up colours from other things. You can see that in X Mountain, and I believe I put it in Canyon as well. I'm not sure. Well, I think that's what it does. I think it just picks up the colour of stuff through the rays. But I'm going to leave that off for now because I don't need it. Right. Environment sun intensity. I want to put this to 1.5. It's just going to boost the light a little bit. I'm going to leave that at 90 degrees. Direction. Again, I would like this. I'm actually going to change this later. I'm going to drop it down and put it over this direction. So I might as well do that now actually. So I want to put it in this direction over here. So what I'm going to do is just do that. That there actually. So what I want to do is come to movement. I said a movement. Light direction. This will actually be in the rotation. So if I copy, paste, copy, paste. So I really can't be asked to type this stuff in. I do believe that's wrong. Alright, this is overriding, so what's going on? I want it back over here. Like that. Well, like that. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that out. Sun color. No wonder I was in the wrong bloody place. Yeah, that'll do. In fact, let's actually put it back to what it was. Let's come off here, and yeah, that should be pretty much the same. Start 8 minus, and the yaw was off. That's what happened. Paste. So yeah, that's back where it was. So these here and this here both line up. Emissive and diffused boost. I'm not actually going to touch these because there's no need. Indirect normal, infused boost. Again, I'm not going to touch that. Use ambient occlusion? Yes, why not? Use image reflection shadows? No. Don't need to touch any of that. Don't need to touch any of that. Visual, no. No. Compress shadow maps? Yes. Basically, it will make the map a bit smaller. Don't need to touch any of that. Next thing I want to do is, there is a problem right now. When I build lights, I get really crappy shadows. So what I want to do is come to cascading shadows, shadow maps. What this does is it almost puts an LOD sort of thing on the shadows, where the closer you are to a shadow, the crisper it is. The further the shadow is away, the blockier it is. So just do this. Number of things. I usually go to about 3 or 4. And then whole scene shadow. This, I think this is the distance. Radius, yeah. So we're going to put this radius to about 3,000. It's not that far. So every 3,000 it's going to change states. From crisp to mid-crisp to crappy. And whatnot. So, yeah. We can also change, we can add light shafts, and that's the sort of stuff we get. Bloom tint, put a bit of an orange in, like that. Right now that is well overpowered, so we're going to just knock some of this down. Whoops, that's gone further up. Well, trace distance has to be put up because it's a git otherwise. So it just put the trace distance up really far. Otherwise, if you bring it down, it sort of doesn't know where the sun actually is. See, there's the sun. Yeah, it's showing the sun underneath it. So we, whoops. So we'll put this trace distance up to a couple of billion, trillion, gazillion, whatever number you want to give it, higher than a million basically. This is good, this is good, this is good. Bloom scale, I wish to take this down to about 1. That will get rid of a lot of it. A lot of the crap. Bloom tint. Radius I want to put down to about 90. That'll take the edge away a little bit. So yeah, that's actually alright, quite like that. I'll probably end off dropping his sun further down as well. And there's not really anything else in image reflection, I don't need to do that. Yeah, it's all good for now. So what I want to do now is build, oh, you can see that there with where it changes from really blocky to somewhat crisp. $3,000 is actually a really crappy number, isn't it? Let's put this to 10,000. $10,000 seems to be a really crappy number, but I'm going to leave it for now. And I is going to build lights, so I will be back once I've built lights. I'm actually going to build preview for now, because I don't have time to run a full light build. So preview, use light mask because I need the funk, and I shall see you in a minute. Ta-da. Yo! So yeah, you can see exactly what that's done now. It's lightened up these shadows so you can actually see in them now. And the setting that actually does that is the... Oh, yeah, let me find it. Oh, that was weird. The setting that actually does it is the environment color. If I put yes, the sun intensity and the environment color that does it. If I put in environment intensity, I can put these shadows a bit lighter if I wanted. I may do that. This 10,000 is a bit crappy, isn't it? I might put that to 30,000. easy to see on the trees. Crappy, nice. Some popping, but it's mainly because I haven't got a proper build on the. It isn't properly built yet. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So next things I need to do, I need to. Well, I know I need to do this. I need to start going around here. But probably what I'll do is I will steal stuff and more stuff with some stuff, because we like stuff, from other places in the map. I'm doing this mainly because I'm a lazy git and I'm lazy, and this is what lazy people do. Alright, well, I may put a little hill in by here. Looks like quite a nice place to put a hill. You. I can't work too much more on this today. Well, for reasons I'm not going to explain, and I don't need to explain myself. But yeah. Well, I may even. That would be quite cool actually. Let's do that. I'll raise this middle part up so you can't actually go over it. I might even put some fences and stuff so you have to go around. That would be cool. But yeah, my plan for the next episode, when I actually do have time, because this is literally getting made on the same day that the last episode went up. So 2 days from now, you'll get this episode. So yeah, I'm cutting it thin. I usually go out 2 or 3 episodes in advance. I just had some real shit in my life at the moment, so. I'm having to improvise. I hate improvising, even though that's what this entire series is about, is me improvising. So yeah, I may turn this into a tunnel. That'd be quite cool. This over here, I'm thinking about, well, not making mountains. I might make them mountains, I don't know yet. But as I said, next episode I'll probably fill all this stuff in and do a little montage. I was hoping to do that this episode, but I just haven't had the time. So I want to fill all this in, then I can start doing some landscaping and whatnot. But anyway, I'm going to call it now. This episode's probably really short. I'm sorry about that. But it's very interesting, this light mass, and getting some proper shadows in. And this sun intensities, well, just light mass in general. Very interesting things to play with. Especially like God rays. They look really good for forested areas. Still need to fix all this in here as well. But anyway, I'm procrastinating now. I shall see you in the next one. Ta-ra.